Okay, so I know you guys have an upcoming quiz. There's going to be some graphing on it. I wanted to give you guys another little tutorial video that can help you remember how to graph the various types of linear functions that we've looked at in class. I've got all three of the ones that you are going to have to focus on labeled out here, and we're going to do one at a time. I have them color-coded so we'll be able to look and see the differences between all of them, but we're going to start off right away with just this first one, point slope form. What I need you guys to be able to recognize is that in each of these forms there is a quickest way to go through and graph your point. Okay, so now if I'm looking at my point slope form, this one right here, what I want to be able to do is graph the point that's available to it. And what I'm telling you guys right now is that there is an x1, y1 available inside of my equation. The x1, y1 that's available is the thing that's being subtracted from x, the x1, that's this thing right here, the point that's available. The thing that's being subtracted from x is my x1, the thing that's being subtracted from y is my y1. So when I'm looking in the equation that I have right here, the thing that's being subtracted from my x is nothing, it was a plus 3. The way that that is generated is by doing a minus minus. So what I don't have is I don't have plus 3. What I really have in this equation is y minus 1 is equal to 2 times x minus a minus 3. That's the thing that's being subtracted from my x. Remember, this is a formula, so you're looking for exactly what it was in the formula that's present. Well, here we go. In this function then, I know that my x1 is a negative 3, and my y1 is just a 1, because 1 was the thing being subtracted from y in my equation. So I have my initial point. It's at negative 3, 1, so I can plot that. I'm at negative 3, positive 1, there's a point right there. In order for me to get the next point, and the next point, and the next point, what I'm going to do is I'm going to use slope. My slope is 2, so from the very first point that I graphed, negative 3, 1, I'm going to go up 2 and over 1. That's all the information that I need in order to graph my equation. These points are the ones that I'm looking for, and I can just connect my dots, and I'm done. For the second equation, the one that's in slope-intercept form, for this one here, what I need you guys to recall is that there is a point available to you in this one as well. In this one here, my point that's available is my y-intercept. That's a point. And the way that I find that is I just look for the b value that's in my equation. The b value in this one is a negative 2, so I can graph a point on my y-axis at negative 2. And then just like in the last equation, I have a slope that I can use to find my next point and my next point and my next point. So from my negative 2 on my y-axis, I'm going to go up 1 and over 2. That's all the information that I need in order to graph my line. So I just connect my dots and give myself a quick sketch, and I'm done. For the last one, the one that is in standard form, this one right here, this one has no points and no slopes available, so I'm going to have to find some information in order to graph this. I don't have anything. I don't have a place to start, and I don't have directions on how to get to the next point. The way that I showed you guys how to do this in class is by creating a little x and y zero table and finding your x and y intercepts. If I plug a 0 in for my x, this thing right here, and then I go and actually find the value that's going to be my y value when I plug a 0 in for x, then I can have my y-intercept. So if I do this and make this 6 times 0 minus 3y equals 12, and then 6 times 0 is 0, that part cancels out, and what I'm left with is a negative 3y is equal to 12. In this case, all I need to do is divide by a negative 3 on both sides, and I've got y is equal to a negative 4, so I'm going to have a point at negative 4 for my y when my x is 0. I'm going to do the same thing for the other value. I have this other little 0 right here, and I'm going to take that, and I'm going to plug that in for y because it's a y value, and find the x value that matches it. So I'll do 6x minus 3 times 0 is equal to 12. That part cancels out, and I'm left with just 6x is equal to 12. And if I solve for my x by dividing both sides by 6, x is equal to 2. And I have another value that I can plot. I don't need to find my slope. I don't need to find my intercept. I don't need to do anything except go through and find these 2 points, because 2 points make a line, and now I can graph them. I have my first point at 0 over -4, so 1, 2, 3, 4 down. I have another point at 2 over and 0 up. That one's right there. And now I can just connect my dots, quick sketch, and I'm all done. I hope this video helps you, and good luck studying.